let's just get right into pre-Jackson Triggs. I'm gonna regret this. I'm gonna regret this when I watch this back. Hey you guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Aaliyah if you're new here, and as you guys can tell from the title of the video, I've decided to change all of my chit chat videos to the Let's Talk About It series. So get cozy, y'all, because we're gonna have a little chit chat. I have some white wine and some fries, because I mean, like, what's a chit chat without food and wine? So as you guys might know, I don't have a get to know me tag on my channel, simply because I did record one and I decided to delete it because I just felt like nobody knows you, sis. Like, that should never be your first YouTube video, so I took it down. So in today's video, I kind of wanted you guys to sort of get to know me without having to do this super like, what's your age, where are you from type of question. I wanted this to be like a vibe, very sensual, very vulnerable, and very open, so I could sort of start generating people who vibe to this type of content, because this is the stuff that I love to talk about. If you guys watched my last vlog, I'll just put it somewhere on the screen. I told you guys that, hold on, let me pour this. Yeah. This is the one. So if you guys remember my last vlog, I told you guys that I had an exam for my career, and how I've been struggling with career decisions, how I've been very like self-sabotaging, very eager to kind of have everything like pretty much in control. Like, I need my life to be controlled. I've always been that kind of person. I've always loved to know what's going on. I love schedules. I hate going off schedules. And let me just say, I'm very much of a free type, go with the flow kind of person, but I also want to make sure that like I chose to go with the flow. You know what I mean? Do you get what I'm saying? So I've pretty much struggled a lot with just being able to just let, I don't want to say let things go, but just let things plan out the way they're supposed to be. I had a registration exam on September 19th, which is the day that I vlogged, and I uploaded it a week later, and I got my results back, and hold on, let me drink to this. I failed. I failed by 20 points, and I don't take that type of stuff very lightly. I just hate like not doing good. Honestly, I just hate not doing good. I'm very hard on myself, and the old me would have probably cried for about a week. Yeah, I probably would have struggled for about a week, and I struggle silently. So when people say check on your friends, really and truly check on your friends. I'm so grateful to have friends who check on me and who know that like I'm a very silent struggler. Yeah, so I'm a silent struggler, and yeah, I heard on Monday, and today's what, Saturday. It's a beautiful day, by the way. I'm just in a vibe, guys. Makeup did, because you know I don't have nowhere to go, so I'm like, I might as well look cute in these videos, because otherwise this is I'm in this bed lying down watching Sister. Did you guys see? It's posted. I'm so ready. I talked to a lot of people, I would say, after hearing about that news, and it takes a lot for me to not like shut off, because I'm the type of person where I just want to like shut everything off. Like, if something really bad happens, if I don't have I don't want to say like I'm selfish, but when I don't have something that I worked so hard not follow through, I shut everything out and I just reevaluate myself, and I'm learning how to take information and not kind of make it seem like it's the end of the world, and that like things can change. And I do think about my career a lot. It's pretty sad how much I can think about it. Like, sorry, fries break. It's good. It's pretty crazy like how much I think about my career and like what I want to do. And I know that a lot of people have been like really struggling in 2020, and they took a while to really like find their footing. Whereas for me, like the day I was told that we're not coming into work, I was ready. I was like, all right, so everything out the locker, like, do I need to leave this water bottle here, or like am I expected to be off for another 6 months? Like that was my vibe. But everyone was like, oh my god, like what do I do, like how do I go about this? I had this planned and this planned, and I just personally felt like I just needed that break. And I will forever, I don't care what anyone says, 2020 might have been a very shit year, but I am so grateful for 2020 because I just feel like I am in such a different mindset and a different mind space than I was right before, like working full-time, and like just very like upset with like what I, you know, like I was upset with my vision. Like that's really what it was. And I decided to create, of course, YouTube and be more vulnerable on my platforms, and it's been fun. Like I really enjoy it. I really like it, but let me tell you, it ain't easy. I have been wanting to look for a black psychologist for a while now. I've been very like into just waiting for the right time and not letting people like force me into it, because you know, this has been something that I just feel like has been on my mind for like the last 3 years. And although I don't really talk to much people about it, I'm a very private person. Like I share as much as I feel like I need to, and that's about it. But I'm very closed off in settings that I don't know people. Like I'm not gonna tell you about my ex and his new girl. Like I'm not gonna tell you about how this and that, you know, I'm not gonna tell you about the past. I'm not gonna tell you about relationships. I'm not gonna tell you about nothing. And so like to me, like I just don't know like what a first session will be like, and I think I fear that because I'm just very like, what are you gonna do for me, sis? Like what you gonna do for me, you know? Like I just want to know before I invest, you know? So yeah, it's been tough, but I am looking for a black, the B and an L and an A and a C and a K, black. Sorry, that was a little aggressive. Cheers to that. I'm talking way too much. McDonald's mayo is so good. Like I used to never be a mayo girl. Where is the opening? I swear I opened one of these. So for those of you who do not know, I moved to Toronto about 5 years ago to study university, and I think that move for me was more of just like stepping out of my comfort zone. I went to elementary in the same neighborhood, high school in the same neighborhood, and college in the same neighborhood. Everything was very shut off. I just felt like I needed something different. And when I moved here at the time, like Toronto was the big thing. Like everyone in Montreal was like, oh, Toronto this, Toronto that. And not to say I moved to Toronto because of that, but I also moved to Toronto because I was excited. I wanted to meet new people. I wanted to learn new things, and everything was happening in Toronto. So I think that was like an exciting time for me. And don't get me wrong, I'm so happy I moved here, and I feel like where I am right now, like finishing university and having like a pretty, I wouldn't say a great career, but like a good opportunity in my career where I'm able to actually study in my field, which most people actually aren't able to find jobs outside of school. So I'm very grateful for that. I just personally don't find like the same opportunities that I would have happened in like Montreal. So I am definitely grateful for that. But don't get me wrong, like for my Montreal people, I miss y'all. I'm not gonna lie, I miss my family, I miss my friends, and it's taken me like not even a long time to really notice that. Like I wouldn't move back to Montreal because I do feel like I love Toronto and I just love the atmosphere, and I feel like Montreal's slowly starting to have that atmosphere where, you know, you're proud of it. I'm proud of Montreal. Like I'm happy to be from Montreal, but I also Montreal was toxic for me. Like no, oh my god, McDonald's mayo is so good. To me, like a lot of the times I just like overthink like how my life would be like, and you know, there's so many things I want to do. Like I feel like this is the one reason why I'm so happy that I did start a YouTube channel. And a lot of people decide to niche on their YouTube, and you know, I just felt like for me, I love to do it all. Like why limit myself, you know? I love to work out. I love to do my makeup. Now that I'm getting a little bit better, y'all, don't ask me how I did this, because please, I am not the one to teach you how to do this. This just magically ended up working out. But yeah, I love to experiment with my hair. I love to travel, and I just love to do a lot of things. And I just felt like one way for me to be able to see these and look back and be able to see my growth was to document it. And I really wanted to do that, and I decided to start a YouTube channel. Now the Let's talk about it series. I don't necessarily know where I want to go with this, but I think it's a way for me to be vulnerable and to try to like channel myself and to keep pushing myself into new open doors, pretty much. I made an unpopular opinion video and I talked about a couple of drama, but unpopular opinion is stop asking people why they're single. Can we just normalize women who do not have a guy? Because really and truly, none of y'all niggas could ever. None of y'all niggas have it. I'm sorry. Like, there's nobody since I've been in my last relationship. Since I've been in my last relationship, there has nobody who's ever. I guess this is kind of like bigging up my ex in a way, but there's nobody who ever, like, nobody felt those shoes. Like, nobody felt it. Nobody felt it. I think it's just like the culture. Low-key, if I can explain to you guys like what I want me a UK man. Like, that's it. I'm about to be on 90 Day Fiance. I'm telling you guys, in the next couple of years I'm gonna be on 90 Day Fiance because these Toronto guys are just not it. And in Montreal's pretty small. Like, I'll probably, if I was in Montreal, I'd probably end up dating somebody's ex, and I would just have to be okay with it because you just have no choice. Like, there's a small selective few of fine ass guys, and no, I'm sorry, like, if you're fine and you know that you could wife this, then DM me. I just feel like some guys they're so timid. They're so timid. I had a guy once who told me like you're so good looking, you're pretty, you're beautiful, whatever. I was just scared. And I was like, scared of what? Like, do you guys, like, I just, like, did I look stuck up? Like, that's all I wanted to know was, like, did I look stuck up? And he was like, no, I could just tell that, like, you know what you want. And I was like, okay, good. Like, as long as you know that, because I'm, like, the nicest person, at least in my head, I think I am. I'm nice. I'm very, very nice. Some people would say I'm too nice, because even if I don't really fuck with you like that, I feel like I would still just try to be nice, you know? Like, that's just what it is. So, me and dating are literally not like this. I just feel like there's just no, dude, my leg just keeps falling out of this little position. I gotta stretch more. I just feel like there's like nobody for me. This guy literally messaged me, was like, hey, I'm looking for, like, let me just read it for y'all, okay? Because the nerve of some of y'all dudes, okay? My guy said, hold on, because it's already in the trash bin because he's trash. Hey hun, I don't want to waste your time. I'm basically building a fan base of black females for my music. First of all, sir, you are wasting my time by messaging on this app and not even participating in the whole point of dating. Like, you're looking for a fan base. Like, I'm just so mad because I know Manasseh and my Jamaican is coming out, and I'm not Jamaican, so please don't comment down below talking about my Jamaican is bad, because I know. But I know that some of y'all females responded back to that. And I'm mad. You should be ashamed, because I know some girls were like, ooh, new music video in Toronto. Like, I just know some of y'all females responded, and I'm just mad at you guys. Like, do better, okay? Like, do better. A guy will apply pressure. Let me just tell you that I've been in like three situationships, and I've learned the hard way, okay? Maybe not, actually. Maybe I didn't learn anything at all, because I did it 3 times. Situationships are just not it. It's not it. You're so much better than that. I had to tell myself, like, what am I still with you for? Just because you're cute and whatever and you can put it down? No. Next. No. We're not doing that in 2021. Clink, clink. We're not doing that in 2021, okay? Okay. Guys, let me tell you. I've been on some dates, y'all. I've been on some dates. And every situation, every date that I can tell you was just not, it wasn't worth my time. And I came home that night being upset at myself because I knew that I was worth more. I'm gonna share one situation with you guys because I feel like even if you watches this, I could really care less. And yeah, so I went on a date. It was in Toronto. I went on a date in Toronto with a guy that I've met before. And that's where it goes wrong, because when they know that they've met you before, they don't give a shit about putting in work before they really meet you. Because they say, oh, I met her before. She had great banter. Like, let's keep it moving. Let's just meet up. No. We're going to make sure these guys start from the very beginning. We went to a bar, which I was totally okay with. You know, sometimes you're like, okay, like, you want to be fine, wine and dined, I'm okay with just making the setting not as serious. So you go to a bar, you have a couple drinks, that's fine, that's cool with me, I don't mind. This guy came in ball shorts and a jersey, and I'm not the one to judge your outfits, but sir, you're on a date. At least wear some jeans, honey, with some Nikes or some shit, something, okay? But the ball shorts, it gave me very much, I'm gonna play some 2K and call it a night type vibes. That's what I got from this. And right over there, that was a red flag. The night goes on, and I realized, like, okay, this is just not it. I have friends texting me like, girl, get out, like, run, you know, let's say you're going to the bathroom and run out. And I'm just like, no, like, I just feel bad, you know. It wasn't even like he was trying, but I just generally felt bad. And that was all. That's something that I need to learn, that if I don't feel comfortable in a situation and I don't feel like this somebody is worth my time, I need to get out. Like, it's just, there's no point. So the bill comes, and this is a big debate, okay? Not only on Twitter, not only on Instagram, whatever. It's just a debate. Like, does the guy pay for the first date? And I did not plan on him paying for the first date based on how the date was going. It was more of like a friendship vibe. She comes with the bill, and she's like, here's the bill. I brought you guys one bill. And he was all like, no, hun, if you could just split the bill. So he went out his way to split this bill. And already that was red flag number, what, 5, 6, 7? This is the worst part. After all of that, this man asked me to drive him home. And at this point, I realized, like, I'm giving myself way too much. A guy will apply pressure if he really, really likes you. And guys like this are just not worth your time. I was in a great conversation with a girl, of course, that I did not know. And she had asked a question that I wanted to bring to this episode. She said, would you forgive a friend if you realize a year later that you did them wrong? And a lot of people in the comments be like, no, let them go, life moves on, and da 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 da. And I think I was the only person that said yes, and I'm so happy that she made me explain why I said yes. And it was really because I think forgiveness is so important, and I think in order for you to forgive yourself and forgive somebody else, you're at peace, you're able to move on. And with that being said, like, I really appreciate that question, because I've also had situations where I felt like maybe I could have handled something different. And I explained that to her, and I said, like, you know, I had a falling out with a friend because I personally did something that made her feel bad, and in the moment, like, I didn't realize because I was just so focused on, like, I don't want to give out too much, but yeah. So I pretty much like a year later decided, like, you know, maybe I should have handled this situation differently. And I actually texted the girl, and she was so nice enough to call me back. Really and truly, like, when you're not able to forgive, you hold so much in, and it actually will haunt you in the future. Like, it really will. It'll haunt you in your relationships. It'll haunt you how you deal with, you know, your friendships, your relationships, just how you deal with life in general. So I think forgiveness is, like, really important. But I left that situation not only gaining a friend back, but also realizing how to express myself in a way that it doesn't hurt somebody. But I'm starting to realize that a lot of people are at the age where they're very closed off for meeting new people. I know who my real friends are, and that is okay with me. But I think being in this sort of new field of I don't even say this is entrepreneurship, but like just this new field of being more open on social media, you'll meet a lot of people, right? And networking is so important. So I think that being closed off, I'm learning how to just open myself up and not be so, like, standoffish. I'm really not. Like, I actually feel like I'm a very open person. But I think when, like, you can just tell somebody's energy when they, like, really want to know you or really want to get to know you, you're just like, this person's bringing bad vibes. When it's natural, when someone just vibes with you, relationship wise, dating wise, it just feels better, you know. But when somebody tries too hard, like me, I can't with somebody who tries too hard. I just get that energy, and I'm just like, you're not the one. Like, I just know, like, I get turned off so easily. And sorry to be jumping from friendship to dating, but I really get turned off so easily. Like, it's really sad. Like, things can be going well and you'll cough the wrong way, and I'm like, cheers to the freaking weekend, drink to that, yeah. But yeah, feeling stuck has been, like, it's normal to feel stuck. Like, and It's normal to not know what you want, especially career-wise. And a lot of the times, like, it wasn't like pressured onto me to know what I always wanted. I think my parents did a great job with making me always decide. Like, even till this day, they've done a great job at like making me feel like I can do whatever I want to do. Let's just say that. Something about 2020, man. With all the Black Lives Matter, with all the coronavirus, with all the deaths and the everything going on, I can literally still sit here and say that like I've grown so much out of this, you know. But this is my story, might not be your story. It's honestly okay to still feel like the world is going to shit. Like, you are okay. Like, life will be okay. You will be okay. You will make the greatest decision that's best for you, and you know, you got this. Yeah, I'm officially drunk. Oh my god. Oh my days. I swear I want to be from the UK so bad. I can't. Like, honestly, if Love Island actually gets like a Love Island Canada, whoo, and I apply, and let's just say, for example, like something really, really bad happens, like the man leaves me on the corner for the next chick, for the blonde head one, or something else, like I decide like I'm gonna follow my heart and go for this next one over here that's been here for 2 days, and he don't pick me and he don't pick me, and I'm gone, and I'm home, and they send me home. Those type of dating shows, I swear to God, like, you be in the confessionals like and you go home being like, yo, did I really cry for this guy? Like, I really cried for this guy. No, I see some of these confessionals and I'm like, oh my gosh. Thank you guys so much for watching my, I wouldn't even call this a tipsy talk, because I mean, yeah, actually, never mind, fuck that, it's a tipsy talk. But thank you guys so much for stopping by on my channel. I hope you guys enjoyed this little video. You guys got to know me a little bit more, since I've been getting a lot of questions in my comments about like where I'm from and stuff like that. So I'm like, you know what, let me just do a little get to know me instead of the basic questions. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Do not forget to, of course, subscribe, because why not? It's free. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye. 'Cause my heart starts beating triple time. Call me stupid, like what the hell I'm doing. Listen, now that I'm on this topic of Queen Naija, can we just talk about Sis's glow up? Like, she went from scamming, okay? She went from scamming all the YouTube people to being big dollars. Cha-ching, okay? She really did that. She really did that. She was with that bum. What's his name again? Big shit. I mean, I'm not this shit. But you know, like I said, I wanted y'all to get to know me. So this is you guys getting to know me, because this is what I be doing on a Saturday anyway, regardless. So I hope you guys enjoyed.